So, in the end, I had 37 globules, and the other guy had 28, which ended up meaning that now I own his soul.
Well, you can't beat the power
And
of math.
Agent Vodello? Where are you?
oh shit,
You
we're
can't
running.
pay attention
Yeah,
to
we're
recording
live.
right now.
Yeah, we're live.
I mean, look at my
Oh, well.
hair, darling. How can hair this fabulous not be on TV? Now, darling, the
Yeah,
best
she got a
way
point.
to learn levitation is to just try it. I'm going to give you a levitation learner's permit. It will only work while you're in my mind.
A sentry
After you finish
turret.
my course, I'll give you the real thing, baby. First, you gotta show me you know how to use it.
Oh come
Where'd
on!
you get
levitation
that?
is one of the most basic ass things that you can do as a psychic. I should fucking know. Why are they teaching mind bullets before they teach telekinesis?
To be fair, they had no idea that Raz didn't already know those. Sasha actually has a line in one of the last parts saying he did not know that Raz was at such a remedial level. So it's kind of it's less of a they taught him how to shoot first and more of a they legitimately didn't know he didn't know how to do this.
Okay, now, just between you and me, this end of the party is dead. Come find me on the other side of the party, and I'll give you that
Wait,
merit badge for
hold on.
real.
Didn't know how to do
Waiting long, young man.
telekinesis.
Telekinesis and levitation, which are probably two of the easiest psychic powers you can get.
I mean,
Stay on the ball in here, Rasputin, if you want to get higher.
I know something that's close to telekinesis, but it's not telekinesis because I don't use my mind. I use light. It still lifts things off the ground.
Yeah, but it's like
Now just follow the flowers, won't you? And try to stay rolling at all times.
sorry, I lost train of thought. It's closer to like Green Lantern powers as opposed to psychic powers.
You call me the Green Lantern again, and I will skin you alive.
Okay,
I wasn't.
Lantern.
Oh
Well, there's
please,
a lot
he's
of other
much better
colors
than
I
a
can use.
mediocre Ryan
Did I
Reynolds
use red,
movie.
yellow, purple,
Hey.
white, black?
I mean, you're. First off, bold of you to assume that Ryan Reynolds movie was mediocre.
I mean, good.
I like that movie, and even I'm saying mediocre is too generous for that movie.
Now, I'm not saying that you will.
Like that movie is genuinely bad, but
Jump in there if you need to come back.
and that's coming from probably the only person on this entire channel that actually likes that movie.
These rings aren't spinning, and they are in my party.
I liked that movie until I saw better superhero movies.
You mean every other superhero movie?
Let you down nice and slow.
Not DC. I do not like DC superhero movies.
For me, it depends on the DC film.
Really?
They keep trying to fucking humanize the supers, and that's not how you supers.
I mean, DC's thing has always been gods to men, so.
That you know what? That's actually a good point.
I feel so much better now.
Well, and I was
hear a word Rumpy said.
Rumpy's
Something about gods and men.
Yeah, yeah. The DC has almost always DC has usually been their characters are usually like turning gods into men.
Ooh, look at the crowd. Things are
So trying to humanize the supers is kind of that's kind of the point of DC.
Now why would you want to come in here? Come on, this
Oh,
is
this
so fun.
moment.
Leave, baby.
I hope you guys are ready for trauma.
I am.
What type of trauma?
Dead kid trauma.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
No. Worse.
Not that kind of dead kid
Been
trauma.
there, done that.
Wrote the book on it.
Made it better when the child ended up coming back when the universe reset. Somehow, but I don't. Oh shit!
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
No, I think he's referring to the zombies he's fighting.
Oh. Oh.
Oh God. Casey, you trapped us.
You know, it honestly is somehow funnier to remember every once in a while that Bion and Casey are fighting zombies while we're recording these parts.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget they're fighting zombies.
I also said Bion and Casey.
Oh, that's
Well,
pretty
I
good. We'll
slipped
call him
up
Bion
and
from
said,
now on.
Well, he's here
Casey.
too.
Yeah, we'll call Walker
Yeah,
Bion
technically, Bion and TC are the names of two of my different characters.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's weird that you are your own character. I think. I don't know. My brain can't wrap its head around it.
I don't know how the naming of our personas works, so...
I've stopped
Bion is the
caring.
primary one, and
Yeah.
after that you have a whole mess of a whole mess of a fucking pantheon because I have over 100.
I have the one. I stick with the one because I'm too stupid to keep track of others.
I am just dog.
I mean, there's Monroe, but
Is there really? Or are you just not willing to admit that Monroe is a figment of your own imagination?
Can you imagine Monroe is just glitching a lab coat?
oh no, they
I
found out
mean-
the secret.
I mean, I have a lab coat if we want to do that.
Yes, teach me of your earth rhythm.
Nope. Not getting trapped in there.
I love how the sensors have party hats.
Oh yeah, no, I love each mine you go into after Sasha's, the sensors look different depending on the mine.
Oh, that's definitely not what I thought it was. Shit.
Go smack it, Glitchy. Smack
I'm trying. Anyway, time for less trauma.
I'm sorry, Les?
Well, less you can get from burning kids.
For the record, if you actually look into behind the scenes and cut content of this game, one of the more interesting things is the burning kids room actually was much, much darker. To a point, it probably could have actually, like, that room alone could have raised the age rating. Like, it was that dark.
It was also meant to be a segment of this level, but they decided against it because, nah, she wouldn't let something like that happen.
Well, there's a lot of interesting cut and beta content. I think I've mentioned before in some of the original recordings before we had to re-record this. First off, Psychonauts was supposed to be an Xbox exclusive that Microsoft themselves were going to publish, and they dropped out because Double Fine was taking longer than they would have liked for the game to come out. Because originally the game was supposed to come out in like 2003.
That shouldn't be happening. Darling, do you have some problems with water? Do you want to...
In fact,
it's a long story.
I wish I remember. I wish I remember which demo disc it was, but there is a demo disc for the original Xbox that has an original trailer for Psychonauts that shows some beta content. And that was from like 2002. Game itself didn't come out until like 2005. And I do recommend if anyone wants to try this, both anyone listening to this commentary or anyone in the commentary who has not played Psychonauts before, play the PC version. And you get it on Steam. Like it's
the Supreme version.
Oh yeah, no, the PC version is the best version, mostly because you have the entire game in widescreen and it just is much nicer. But on top of that, it normally goes for $10, and for $10 having the best version of the game, especially with controller support, like it's worth it.
Let's go.
Okay, it's time to see how fast you are, darling. Ready? Get set, go, baby, go!
Oh, and for the record, if you do try and 100% the game, do not try and get all the collectibles the first time you're doing this race. Wait until the second time, like going back into Mia's mind, and can't think of something. Go back into Mia's mind, and the race will become a time trial. Try and get all the collectibles when it's the time trial, because it's just much easier to do.
Oh yeah. You're falling behind, glitchy.
Now I'll be fine.
It was not fine.
Hey, the squirrel said it, not me.
Glitch would proceed to lose the race to a literal rock.
And the winner is Rocky.
Yeah. That will never not be funny to me. Just not only did SpongeBob and Squidward lose that race, they lost to a literal fucking rock.
Well, it was Rocky. Can you blame him?
I want to know how the fuck Patrick trained a rock.
I mean, he lives under one, so I imagine he'd be good at training one.
For the record, one of the recent, I don't know how recent it is. One of the episodes revealed that his rock isn't even really a rock. Like his rock is actually the shell of another creature.
It's a turtle shell.
Yeah. So this entire time, Patrick's just been living underneath a turtle. SpongeBob is fucking weird.
Yes, it is. That's why we love him.
Before or after they started disobeying the creator?
I mean,
No comment.
Yes.
to be fair, it kind of always has been weird.
Now you're going to have to use your Psyfloat again to get those rings spinning.
Like,
So like Grumpy said, yes.
yeah, yes, yeah. Like even when Steven Hillenburg was both alive and still working on it, like the series was just kind of weird.
What did I come over here for?
If you float in some areas, you might get a little more.
Don't you hate it when you run somewhere really, like, intent on doing something and then you completely forget what the fuck you were doing?
Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
What?
Starting area.
Rumpy, how'd you get in here?
I've been here.
Really?
Yes.
That answer doesn't fill me with confidence.
Where do you think I've been?
It's Rasputin, the rolling
I don't feel like
rockstar.
answering that question.
In the flesh, I And just in time. The party was dying without you, darling. Here, I have a little party favor for you.
Nice.
Fuck.
Ah, sweet. We now have the ability to move quicker across every area of the game.
I am on the literal other side of the map.
So cute.
Assuming I can get to you, I can revive you. I have quick revive this time.
Stranger, darling.
Thank you, Agent Vodello. Now it's back to the lab to save Dogen.
Dogen's not in the lab, see? He's watching TV in the lodge with the other children.
I meant the dream Dogen from my brain tumbler vision. If I can find out what's happening to him, maybe that would give me a clue about who stole Wield's brain.
Oh, I'm afraid just like that.
A mango spawned right on top of me. I apologize.
Do not apologize.
Assistance?
Yep. Time to wander around the camp looking for arrowheads so that we can afford
And that
a
blood-
cobweb duster.
Probably.
Yay.
I'm sorry if this is becoming unfun, Bion.
Yeah, I'm getting progression.
Hey, keep that positivity up.
I mean, it's more exciting than
Lord
what's going
knows
on in
no-
the commentary.
We're doing a commentary?
Where have you been for the last 5 parts?
Getting eaten by zombies, I guess.
To be fair, I am
Oh, right.
loosely paying attention.
I think I'm in Montana. You think I'm joking, but this map is actually Montana. Or somewhere in America.
Not Montana.
It's a place called Liberty Falls, and that immediately makes me think Montana.
Yeah, that does sound like a Montana place. And if anyone here is from Montana and is offended by what we're saying, we're sorry you live in Montana.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Move south.
I have no problem with Montana.
I'm indifferent, actually.
I've never been there.
There are only a handful of states outside of my own that I've been. And like
I'm
two
banned
of them
from
are
52
Arkansas.
out of the 50 states.
Wait, what did he say?
No,
I'm
no,
banned from 52 states.
I heard exactly what he said. It doesn't mean I know what he said.
Well,
Oh, good.
Elton,
I can start using a different LMG next match.
carry on.
I just unlocked the gold for this one.
Ooh, a cave.
I needed that.
What, the max ammo?
No, the anywhere but here.
Oh.
It's not one of my
I'm not
favorite.
sure if I'm going to be able to get to you.
It's not one of my favorite
Oh, yeah.
songs from Spider-Man: Turn Off the Dark.
What?
Nothing.
Something about Spider-Man?
To repeat myself would imply that I've listened to the Spider-Man musical.
There's a Spider-Man musical?
Yes.
Yes, there is.
Someone died.
Me.
No,
But you
during the
gotta
performance
fight
of
the
Spider-Man
bear.
musical. Also, Psychic
Oh!
Bear.
Oh, good,
Psychic
you got the bear.
Bears.
And there it goes.
Nice job, Glitchy.
But yes, there is a Spider-Man musical with music written by 2 of the 4 members of U2. That's not bad. Like the music isn't bad. From what I heard, the actual stage show is mediocre at best, which is disappointing considering the music is actually pretty catchy. I mean, to be fair, the story is also kind of nonsensical.
So, Spider-Man?
No, I mean, like, legitimately nonsensical.
It's a tunnel that opens onto a system.
That's what I said.
No, even if you're a fan of Spider-Man, it's nonsensical.
Yeah.
Because it's
And
basic.
So many people got injured on it.
Yeah. I would like to see them repurpose the music for, like, something. Because honestly, like, the best part about it for me is the soundtrack.
Here's a question. Where do I use loot keys?
In the bank, but you have to learn the combination.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's amazing. Same combination as my luggage.
No, it's an actual combination.
I got it. 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's amazing. Same combination as Rumpy's luggage.
Yeah. Wait.
It changes the combination of my luggage. But no, I believe you. It is an actual combination. Look, any chance I get to reference that joke from Spaceballs, I'll use it. Huh.
What?
I mean,
I'd heard that joke a million times, and I'd never realized it was from Spaceballs.
what the
Same combination as my luggage?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you seen Spaceballs?
Nope.
Oh, we're gonna need to
I'd never
remedy
find
that.
it.
We're gonna need to remedy that.
It's meh.
For you, maybe it's a great film. For pretty much everyone else.
Oh
in
no,
Australia.
it's
Pretty funny.
it's very watchable. It's just meh.
I mean, personally, my favorite Mel Brooks film is actually Blazing
Young
Saddles.
Frankenstein?
Yeah, but you can't watch that movie anymore.
Yeah, you can.
I'm down. Need ribs. Thank you.
I actually still have not seen Young Frankenstein.
Oh, that movie's really
Frankenstein.
funny. Thank you. And it's a really funny movie.
I used to have a copy. I just never saw it. I'm more annoyed because I also own a copy of
I don't know. Could you put Deadly Nelson you were talking
I have Robin Hood Men Tights. I haven't seen that.
Eh.
Ah!
What?
Shut
Mhm.
up, Benny. And?
Oh, that's a terrible combination.
Interesting.
Less mess that way. Mouth stuffed with giant can scream. So quiet.
Ah! Shut up. You have something drastic?
Could have
Could use half Deadly Nelson.
like Deadly Nelson.
Like Deadly Nelson. But this time.
Half
What happens the other half of the time?
opponent lives. The rest of short life praying for death.
Hey! Down there! Move!
Could use
Benny?
I
half.
mean, the ultimate technique that killed Raditz was a full Nelson.
A cuckoo. And I never bothered you ever. The thing is, you never
There's
have
an abomination behind you because you walked up on me.
Like what? Any ideas, Mikhail?
Know about giant bear?
No.
Out of it, preparing Nelson.
Out of ideas, preparing Nelson.
Something like that. Give me a minute. You ready to talk, Benny? Gone. It'll come to...
That is a completely missable cutscene, and man, am I happy that I accidentally stumbled upon it in this playthrough.
Here, pretty bird.
Because it's just funny.
On sale now in the main store.
Could use half Deadly Nelson. Alright. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
I forgot where I left my mouse.